Hey, I'm Dr. Ann White, and we're filming live today from Carolina Laser and Cosmetic Center here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And we're going to demonstrate two new fillers that are available from Galderma. One Restylane Defyne for deeper folds around the mouth, and one Restylane Refyne for the more superficial etched lines. So if we take a look at our patient today, this is Shane, and she's generously volunteered to be our subject for today. There's a large artery called the angular artery that goes pretty much down the nasolabial fold. So when I inject the nasolabial fold, I generally inject horizontally to keep from spearing that particular artery. So we're going to start here at the top and fill in this little triangle around Shane's nose. How you doing, Shane? Okay?
I'm good.
We're going to fill in this deeper etch line now. Now try not to turn away from me quite so much. Come to me. Put your chin down just a bit. Thank you. And you asked, I believe this is a 27 gauge needle, isn't it, Samantha? Can you look and see?
30 gauge.
30 gauge. Okay, so it is exactly the same size as an insulin syringe. Alright, now I'm going to fill in this little triangle around the mouth, on the outside. We'll come across and fill in that crevice right there. This is called the labial mental groove, and sometimes I put a little filler in here. And this is called the pre-gel sulcus. If you look at your face, as the fat pad descends, it creates this sort of little half moon area right here in front of the chin. It's a telltale sign of aging, so we want to address that as well. And that makes her jawline look much smoother and more attractive.
Now, how long have you been doing these procedures, Dr. White?
Since 2002. I went and trained with Dr. Jean Carruthers in Vancouver, British Columbia, and Jean Carruthers, I'm going to do a little refund, is an oculoplastic surgeon, and she was the one who originally came up with the idea of Botox for cosmetic reasons. She was doing a fellowship at the University of California, San Francisco, and was actually injecting Botox for eyelid spasms, called blepharospasm, and just serendipitously noticed that her patients' lines around their eyes and between their brows were disappearing or smoothing out, and she gave that information to a company called Allergan, and regrets it to this day, not getting that idea patented. And so now they're, of course, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and they make Botox cosmetic.
And how long have you been doing fillers?
Since 2002.
Same time?
Yeah. I went right before Restylane was FDA approved in the States, and Restylane was the first filler that was FDA approved. Okay, turn towards me. So we've estimated we've done well over 25,000 cases of fillers. We do fillers every day, all day. Which I really enjoy a lot.
And what's the downtime for this procedure?
0 downtime. So you can literally come on your lunch hour, get fillers, and go right back to work. Which is pretty nice, isn't it?
It is pretty nice.
So there's no surgery, there's no recovery time.
So will she look immediately plumped after this, or does it take some time to kind of fill in?
It's an immediate.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's just open your mouth for a second.
And what are you doing now?
I like to smooth it out just a little bit. And this filler is very nice. It incorporates very nicely. That was little topical xylocaine and all, Samantha, we could put on her. Where she's playing a little bit there.
How are you feeling, Shane?
Fine.
Yeah?
No, I'm
So you're numb and not feeling really anything?
yeah, so.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to put just a little bit here, and this is called the labial mental groove. And, you know, some ladies lose so much tissue here that it looks like they've got a lower lip that kind of protrudes out, and then they look like old granny. We don't really like that look, so we can add a little bit of filler right here in this groove and open the chin up. The chin kind of goes away as we get older because our teeth get ground down, and we can correct that.
And about how long does this procedure take for most patients?
I'd say for a new patient, sometime if I'm doing multiple syringes, it may take as long as 30 minutes. But you can massage that a little bit for me, Samantha. But I really like to take my time and do a good correction. And then when she comes back and it gets a touch up, it may just take 10 minutes or so. The numbing's the longest time. We leave the numbing on for about 20 minutes to make sure the patient's good and comfortable. And then when we're done here, we'll just take a look side by side, and then we'll go on and do our mini consults. But and I'll come back and even you out later. I promise I won't leave you uneven. They have FDA approval now. Galderma does for these fillers for 12 months. But in my experience, the other Restylane products last a good 18 months.
Okay.
And because of the new cross-linking technology and the amount of hyaluronic acid in these fillers, it would be logical to expect them to last longer than a year and a half, maybe 2 years or so. The studies that Galderma did only lasted 12 months,
Okay.
so they can only say they have FDA approval for that 12 months and not for longer. All right, so let's give you a mirror, Shane, and see what you think.
Oh, wow. You can really tell the difference immediately.
You like it?
Yes.
What do you think, ladies? Yeah. So if you take a look and see, she's softer in this area, right here, and then her lip, which was turned down like it is over here, is now up.
Flipped it up, yeah.
She has a happy lip. We like that happy lip. So when you see her now, instead of saying, what is bothering her? Is she angry? You think, my, what a pleasant, happy lady. So, there we go.
All right, so Shane, just right here, chin down a little bit for me. Yeah, there you go. Look at you.
So we finished the right, or the left side, excuse me. We've not done the right side yet, so you can see the side-by-side comparison.
Perfect.
All right, so I think we're going to wrap it up now, Katie.
All right.
So goodbye from Carolina Laser and Cosmetic Center here in Winston-Salem. Thank you for joining us to see our live demonstration of the all-new Galderma Restylane Defyne and Refyne.